Hi there. Greetings again, lovely viewer. Totally amazing here. The home of scientific knowledge, discovery, research, truth, knowledge, and of course, handbags, or man bags, or tool bags. This one, Will, is dedicated to you for your comment earlier on when I was in the store. Would I like to buy a Michael Kors handbag? No, I wouldn't. I already have a handbag, and let's have a look at mine. And I can even carry it, a handbag on the crook of my arm, like an effeminate male if I really wanted. Okay, so this isn't really a handbag at all. It's actually my go-to kit, which I use on most things, most jobs, in and around the workbench, and of course wherever else I am. Now, this one, as you can see by the label, is from AG. Now, not all of the things inside here are from AG. There's a few items I keep in here for convenience and because it's in direct relation to what's inside. So, let's have a look at what's inside a tradesman's handbag, or an engineer's handbag, rather. Let's get cracking. First of all, let's just talk about the bag anyway. This is a fairly substantial zipper mechanism on there. It's pretty robust. Okay, the inside of that is sort of frayed. If we zoom in a little bit, that's not really a huge problem. Now, the bag actually came originally with a cordless drill, a cordless screwdriver, a battery charger, and 2 batteries. And at the time, it was on sale in a place called Bunnings, which has now become Homebase yet again. And at the time, it was on a deal for £150. I actually bought one as a sort of promotional kind of thing, and it was one of the last ones there, and it was a sort of display item, and I only paid around 110 or 120 for it. That was about 18 months ago I've had this, and it's a pretty good kit. As I said, there are some things in here that are not actually part of the AEG things, and we'll cover those now. So the first item out is our Kango drill bit set, and not drill bit set, it's our screwdriver bit set rather. This needs a bit of a tidy up, and obviously we have various screwdriver bits there, puzzies, Phillips, and obviously the Torx bits. Of course, I actually have the space there for using sockets there if I so wish. And of course, if I have other bits that need to go in there, I can. And there's a brand new pack of also the MXM impact rated ones too. I keep this in here, in that bag anyway, because it's in direct relation to the drills and, well, more the cordless screwdriver. I also have a smaller version of the Kango again, and this one's almost pristine, and that actually has a belt clip as well, so it's suitable if I need to clip it to a belt or something. Tape measure, absolutely, and we can actually use this now because the dimensions of that bag is actually around about 12 inches, well, about a foot, around height is roughly about 10 inches, and it's about 8 inches wide, and this kit complete weighs probably only about 12 kilos or so. I always keep a tape measure there because obviously if you're going to be doing any drilling or anything like that, then a tape measure is absolutely essential. Now, the other item that is not part of AEG is actually a pencil. I'll get to that probably last. Now, this kit, when it was purchased, only came with the, as I said, the 2 batteries, which we'll pull out now. These ones are 18 volt, the 2 amp hours. You can actually get these as slightly more capability as well. I think they go up to 6 amp hours. We need to try and get some more light over here. Let's have a test button there. That did come in the bag. Then we have our cordless screwdriver, which actually does have a torch on there, or some sort of LED light. It simply slots in like so, and we have an LED light, so forward and reverse action. Push of a button. That was actually in the original kit, as was our cordless drill. So again, with a battery, and the batteries are completely interchangeable, and this one actually has light on there as well, and multifunctional there. So we can see, let's try and zoom in a little bit more. Again, battery status, it's the same kind of deal, and all of these are interchangeable in terms of the batteries. We have 2 different speed settings on the gearbox on the top, and with a bit holder on the bottom, so if you have those stupid bits or whatever, the Kango set, they can go in there as well, and the torch there, and the various settings for whether you need it as a drill for screwing or as a hammer drill, and obviously the different torque settings there as well, and again forward and reverse action. Last thing that actually did come in the kit is our charger. It's just a standard base charger there, usual kind of 13 ampere. Stick that end into the wall, and this is essentially how it works. Let's just sort of zoom out a little bit there. So all you do is when you need to charge up a drill or a screwdriver, simply remove the battery and drop that straight into the dock like so. And again, these items here, so the drill and battery, cordless screwdriver and battery, and the charger with the bag came as is. However, I actually do have 2 more items in here. This one is one of my favourite tools, which is the cordless angle grinder. And again, with this, it takes the same batteries, and we actually have the facility here, being able to move the guard wheel there, so if we need to cut at various angles, we can. I can just sort of got stuck a little bit, but there we are. And there's a marking there which indicates direction of travel. And also in the kit is the AEG angle grinder handle there, which can be fixed to either side or on the top. This sort of should go in. It does definitely fit. There we are. That just sort of allows you to grab hold of it. That came separately. I had to purchase that, and that was around about £100 or so, and I did have discs for that. Now the batteries, as we said, are completely interchangeable, so I can remove that from a drill. We can set that off. We can actually then go ahead and set that into our angle grinder. And again, if we wanted to remove that one and use the battery from our screwdriver, we can. If we just put that here, it doesn't fall over. take the battery out of that. Again, all interchangeable. Two functions with this: you can press and hold, or you can lock it. So again, you can just press that up, thumb release, or you can press and lock, and it will carry on. And there's an indicator light there as well, basically, so if your thing's getting too hot, or you're reaching a duty cycle, that will illuminate red. And, then it's time to let that rest. Now the only other item in there actually is a pencil, of course, because if you're going to be doing any drilling or cutting, then at minimum you sort of have a kind of pencil there. You can see that one makes several marks across the hand. Fairly good pencil. I need to go and wash my hand now, as you can see. And the only other thing in here is just little bits of kind of fluff, lint, as you'd expect. But mostly this toolkit is in pretty pristine condition. Usually what I do is the things I don't really need, often I'll just keep at the bottom. The angle grinder is probably the least used. The charger, however, is often used, so we'll have that there. So the batteries, I just sort of cob them in, making sure that they don't short each other out. Angle grinder handle just goes in there somewhere. Obviously our cordless drill. Putting this back together is never really that easy. It's usually kind of deal with there. Just sort of shovel them in. Kind of tape measure there. And of course we have our Kango bits. And just as a sort of side note, these Kango drill bits, they are impact rated. Now the good thing is with these, unlike these other cheap ones you get, the cheap ones just sort of round themselves off and just mash up the screw thread or even the bit that you're using. These Kango deals, these are high impact stuff, as you can see on the back there. In fact, I think our light is sort of playing up. Let's just try and get some more light there and zoom in. There we are. Pretty good stuff. Now, these ones are probably about £9 a set. With that kit there, I think it came to around about £40 or so. And of course, small pocket size or belt clip size was probably around about £20. Obviously, I've not put this back together properly, but that doesn't really matter. Probably going to end up needing this. Oh, it does actually all fit. So that's inside a man's handbag, or rather a technician's or engineer's handbag. Not really a handbag at all. Technically can be, because it can be carried in one hand. As you can see, I can just hold my arm out stretched, shaking a little bit there. That's, for what it is, it's a really, really handy piece of kit. Now, I've been using AEG now for around about 18 months, as I've said, and it's a really good tool set there. The only drawback is these things are not brushless. The brushless variation of those are actually a lot more expensive. But the total cost of that was nearer about upwards of about £200–300 there. And that's just one of many, many tool bags I have. Now, as far as drill bits goes, I actually do have several of those, and I'll discuss those at a later date. But this is pretty much all for now. Definitely I recommend these if you want high quality tools at a sort of lower cost. It's portable enough, just to be carried on its own, or put into another storage case or thrown into the boot of a car or kept somewhere for household use, that's definitely going to see you right. I mean, as I said, 18 months I've had this. The bag is heavy duty, it's water resistant, and it's been with me on at least maybe 50 jobs, plus the ones that I do here on the workbench and other places as well. Definitely a handy thing to have. So there you are. That's just basically what's inside a handbag, which isn't really a handbag at all. And this is a response as well to JW. It's John Ward. Strongly suggest you check out his channel. So this is a sort of thing about that. So until the next time, stay totally amazing and see you soon. Ka-chow. See you soon, lovely viewer.